If life is like a candle bright, death must be the wind. You can close your window tight, and it still comes blowing in. So I will climb the highest hill and watch the rising sun. And I pray that I don't feel the chill till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Now I have had some dear sweet friends I thought would never die. Now the only thing that's left of them is the teardrops in my eyes. If I could have one wish today and know it would be done, well, I would say everyone could stay till they're too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young.
Okay guys, I'm going to show you something different today that I've made here. I've decided that the mess kit is just a real cumbersome pain in the crap to take around with me, especially since I carry the canteen kit with the cup and the stove. But I still like my coffee the first thing in the morning, and I'm getting tired of drinking the coffee grounds as well, so let me show you what I've done. I was snooping around my dad's camp stuff here a couple of months ago, and I come across something that I think we're going to go ahead and test today. On what I've done here, I've changed it. Alright. Water, grill top, canteen cup, fuel. I'll go ahead and make myself lunch. Knife, ferrule rod, and then this is my new mess kit. Let me show you. New and old kind of. It's an old camping coffee pot. Doesn't weigh anything more than what my mess kit did when I had it all together. Take it off. This little glass piece or plastic piece will come out. I have coffee and tea. Alright, now for the contents on the inside. Stove. salt, pepper, and garlic, oil, fuel tabs, alcohol, sweet and low, towel, and then this here is the stand for it. Now, this stand has a hole all the way through it. Water comes in through here, comes up the thing, shoots up the shaft, through this little thing here, onto the top of this. Water goes back down into it, filters through your coffee. This is your coffee filter as well. Gives you 4 to 6 cups. Measurements on the inside as well, 4 to 6 cups. I don't remember where my father got this from, but I know that we carried it around when we were camping when I was a kid. And since he don't do any camping anymore, I kind of swiped it from him. So, I've been thinking about this thing. What can you do with it? What can you do with it? I'm going to show you. You can hold on, guys. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to get this started and set up. Alright. Now. Get back.
Evie. Can I get BB peanuts?
Yeah. Loves peanuts.
Evie. Evie.
Cool. Alright, I got the ramen noodles in there to cook, and on top you can steam. So,
Evie.
Okay, what I want to point out here is that I'm using frozen vegetables, so it is going to take a little bit longer for the frozen vegetables to steam, whereas if you were finding fresh roots or fruits and vegetables, things like that out in the woods, they won't take nearly as long to steam. They'll probably actually steam right along with the 2 or 3 minutes that it takes for the ramen noodles there. You can also put filters in here and boil. I'm currently trying to find one that you can actually fit in here other than having to cut one down, but I know that if you take an old fish filter and put in here, it has an active carbon in it, and you can put that carbon in there, which will help filter your water. Now, I'm not sure if you can drink the carbon that comes from the fish tank. Now, they drink it. they're freshwater fish, so obviously it shouldn't hurt us either because we do need carbon in the water. You can use that, but you can also just put your water in here and boil it, and then turn it just like a strainer and strain out the water. So if there's any sludge or crud in there, but there is another way to make this into a filter. There's several uses for this thing. The tube itself, if you take the tube out, you can actually put the flat round part that was sitting in the base here. You can take it out, put it up close to the fire, and blow on the fire, and really get a good light in there. Let's see here. I'm getting ready to drain the water out. Like I said, this is where you could filter out any of the sludge and just get pure water after you've boiled it. So there's many uses for this particular item. I have moved on to the fuel tab now. I've never used the actual fuel tab up until now, and this is the first time I'm actually going to use it. Right along with the alcohol stove. I've just received the alcohol stove. Normally I would just go ahead and use wood, but I'm trying to keep up with the stealth camping, things like that, something you don't need to set a fire with. I was out, just posted a video with me and my nephew out in the woods the other night. It was 90 degrees. We didn't need the fire other than for cooking, so I'm currently testing other things like this here, especially since I just noticed and found out that my little wooded area, they're going to cut it out and turn it into a bunch of houses. So I'm testing other fuels, other possibilities, so I don't have to leave any trace behind, so that I can just get up and go real fast. Alright. For some reason my video or the sound quality didn't turn out very well in this video, so I'll just kind of narrate most of it. Right now I've got my noodles done. I'm adding the pink salmon that I purchased into packages like that because they're compressed. It's kind of like a quick MRE that I'm making. In the coffee pot still, I'm still steaming the vegetables. Here in just a few minutes I will be going down and getting a plant that grows in my backyard. It's called oxalis. It's a sweet, sour little flower that you can add to your meals. My little dog Evie decides to come into the frame there. She always just seems to want to come in whenever I'm using this little stove here. Let's see, I believe I have to go back. I'm still working with this fuel tab. I'm fighting with it, so. Alright, I've got the fuel tab lit here. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go down and show you a new plant, or not a new plant, a plant that's new to me so far this year. It's called oxalis. It's a little flower, and here in just 1 second I'm going to cut the video and move right to that, and then we'll show you the end of this video here. It went on for 30 minutes, and I don't think you really want to see the whole 30 minutes of it. I'm getting ready to put the oxalis into the frame here. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put some of it into the coffee pot there with the peas, and I'm going to go ahead and steam it right along with it. Since the peas are almost done, and this is a fresh green vegetable, whereas the peas were frozen, the peas were going to take longer. This vegetable will not take as long. And I'm going to put it in with the peas and let it steam. Okay, this is what the oxalis looks naturally or wild. Unfortunately, my nephew and my dog wouldn't get out of the way, and the light's getting ready to be kind of horrible. It's a little clover. It has a little yellow leaf on it, or sorry, a little yellow flower when it flowers, and it grows about a foot long or so, but it tends to lay on the ground and just show these little sprouts, so it tends to look like a big clover field. So if you find this plant, just make sure the flowers are yellow on it. And you put it in your mouth, when you start chewing it, it will start out sweet and then go to a kind of a sour flavor. It's kind of like chewing on I think the best way my wife described it is like a Sour Patch Kid, if you ever had that candy. But this is what it looks like. So, but always test your plants before you eat them. Make sure you know exactly what you're eating. So this is not a very good picture of it, but I know the plant itself and I know what it looks like, so I'm trying to show you as best as I can. Also with this plant, you can eat the whole plant. It doesn't matter root and all. From everything that you pull out of the ground, you can eat the whole thing. So just enjoy this plant once you find it and you know what it looks like.
And since that was fresh water, if I wanted to, I could put it right back in there, fill it full of coffee, right back on, and be making me coffee while I'm having a, let's see, ramen noodle, white salmon, or I'm sorry, pink salmon, peas, and oxalis fruit. That's one piece.
Hey,
I'll put it back up. Alright guys, look. I got for $2. I got peas, I got ramen noodles, I got white salmon, and I got fresh herbs that I went and picked myself. These oxalis root. So good. So good. A little salt and pepper. Something that I carry in my kit. Not bad for a meal for $2. I filled my canteen kit up. Plus, I still got coffee going. So not only do I get my lunch, I also get my coffee. So I made my ramen noodles, and then I poured the water of the ramen noodles into here with the noodles. Poured fresh water in there to steam my vegetables, and while I was steaming my vegetables, I'll go ahead and make myself some coffee. Now it might have a slight pea taste to it, but you know what? You don't want to waste your water, so. Alright guys, just remember, if you're not prepared today, you're not prepared tomorrow.